Tom Holland's Spider-Man is back with Marvel.
Fans have mixed reactions to Billie Eilish's tour announcement.
And the Dolan twins move after privacy concerns.
All that and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown.
Happy Friday, fam! Yes, well,
We're so happy.
I know, we're so happy, but the day is, well, it's still technically Friday.
Yeah.
It's not the weekend yet, but it feels like the weekend already. I'm Susan Morad.
And I'm Emile, and it's Junior. And while you're here, you should probably subscribe. I'm not forcing you to.
Not probably.
No. You should.
You should.
Yeah, you should subscribe. Click that button now. No, seriously. We would like if you click the button, subscribe, hit that bell so you can be notified about everything we post, and leave a comment in the comment section below because we want to hear what you have to say.
We do want to hear what you have to say, and we've got a lot to say today because we got a really good episode of The Durr, kicking things off with some amazing news about Tom Holland. At long last, an agreement has been made between Sony and Disney that will allow Tom Holland and Spider-Man to remain in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This news came through a joint announcement between Sony and Disney, confirming that there's going to be a third movie in the Spider-Man Homecoming franchise, and it will be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They didn't give us a name yet, but they did give us a date. July 16, 2021, so mark your diaries, people. Tom posted on his Instagram to celebrate a video clip from The Wolf of Wall Street. Since Sony and Disney finally came to a compromise, that means Tom Holland and Spider-Man will continue to have movies under Marvel. He's set to have 2 more standalone movies, the first one which was announced, as well as more crossover events with other superheroes. He's done some of these before in the Avengers movies and Captain America. So hopefully we'll get to see more of him, and fans are pumped that they'll get to see their favorite hero and favorite actor on the big screen again so soon. One person wrote, Spider-Man is back in the MCU for a third film coming July 16, 2021. Spidey stands, how are we feeling? Well, I'm feeling pretty good if you ask me, and so is Zendaya. She posted this little gif of Spider-Man on her Twitter account. I love that Zendaya posted. I love that Tom Holland is back part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I am just like, this has been the best news we've had all week.
Well, you remember we talked about it on here. Everybody was talking about it because it's one of those things where, not a spoiler alert, well, if you don't know how Avengers ended, it was just Tom Holland is a very pivotal role in this new Marvel era and Avengers era. So it was just, yes, we needed him, and I'm glad that he's back.
Yeah, and if you haven't watched The Avengers, what are you waiting for, right?
Right. At this point, like, come on, guys.
Yay, congratulations.
All right, but we have some other big news, Susan. So Billie Eilish just announced her 2020 World Tour, but fans have mixed reactions, and I'll tell you why. She posted a tour schedule on her Instagram and wrote, I'm going on tour and I'm actually excited about it. Can't wait to see you all. So it kicks off in the United States and Canada in March and April. Then she makes stops in Mexico and South America before heading to Europe for the final leg in July. She also took to Twitter to make the announcement, but it came with mixed reactions and fans are freaking out over the announcement for 2 different reasons. One person said, I can't wait, I love you. And another said, quote, she's going everywhere. Well, not everywhere. So even after announcing the tour, plenty of fans still had something to complain about. They were wondering why she wasn't coming to certain places like Atlanta, where I'm from, or anywhere in Texas. In fact, it's pretty clear that Texas fans were extremely upset. One fan said, the fact that Texas isn't on here again, laughing my boop off. But we know she wasn't really laughing. Another said, so F Texas, right? But there were even more tweets from fans in other places like Las Vegas, Ohio, Poland, Toronto, Greece, Ireland, and the list goes on, including Asia. One fan tweeted, it's not a world tour if it doesn't include Asia, Australia, or New Zealand. And you can see other fans reacting here, upset that Asia's not included. But if she's not coming to your city this time, it looks like you're gonna have to travel to see her because Billie isn't taking a very long break before hopping from one tour to the next. Her current tour ends next month and this one starts up less than 6 months later. But if you can't wait for that, you can also catch her on SNL for the season premiere tomorrow, where she'll be the musical guest. She was also just announced as part of the lineup for this year's Jingle Ball in LA with BTS, Katy Perry, Sam Smith, Camila Cabello, Halsey, French Montana, Lizzo, and Normani. Susan, we've been down this road before. Months ago when Ariana announced her world tour dates, people were saying the same thing. You're not coming to Asia, you're not coming to Australia.
And with Taylor Swift recently too, with Loverfest and the Lover dates that have been announced so far.
Right, but I mean, I understand if you're a passionate fan, you want them to come. And it's even worse when you're not coming to the whole continent as opposed to like somewhere in, because it's like, it's one of those things like, okay, she may not be coming to Atlanta, but I can go to a nearby city, as opposed to if she's not coming to Australia, I have to go to a different
You gotta
continent
go to
see
another
her.
country.
So,
I feel like you can never please everyone in
Right.
the situation, but I also understand for fans because when you want to see your favorite artist perform and then you know they've got this massive tour, but then your city's being skipped, it does suck.
Yeah.
But what can we do?
congratulations though, Billie.
Yeah,
Congrats.
yeah. I'll be getting tickets though, 100%.
Oh, let's go.
100%, yes. So Kanye West was, I guess, expected to drop his Jesus is King album last night, and he didn't. And fans had a lot to say. So nobody knew for sure when Kanye's album was coming. Kim said one thing, inside sources said another. Everyone thought that the album was dropping at midnight, but fans were refreshing all of their music streaming services and Kanye was not popping up. Nobody is really surprised that the album didn't end up dropping when it was originally supposed to though. Honestly, most people have pretty good humor about it. Leading up to midnight, one fan tweeted, "How I look staying up all night for Kanye's Jesus is King album knowing damn well it ain't gonna drop." And another said, "Me before midnight thinking I was getting a new Kanye album verse now." Even though Kim just kind of confirmed 2 days ago that it was supposed to come out today, she retweeted someone who said, "2 more days, Jesus is King," but I don't know, maybe 2 days in Kanye's time is not 2 days in our time. But Kanye still held his Sunday service as scheduled today in Detroit. It was, as always, a massive turnout at the Aretha Franklin Amphitheater. Kim revealed the Jesus is King setlist back in August, which has songs like Baptized and Wake the Dead. And remember that this isn't the first time that Kanye didn't drop an album on the day it was supposed to. Yandi was supposed to come out last September, but nothing ever came of it. His last album, Ye, also came out delayed. So this is kind of then right on time for Kanye.
Yeah. Listen, he's a creative, he needs his time, but the reactions, guys, just search for Jesus is King hashtag and just look because they are freaking hilarious.
They're pretty good.
All right, Susan, I love a good house tour video. And let's just say the Dolan twins may have a new video to post on their channel soon because they just bought a new house, y'all. So Variety is reporting that the Dolan twins have purchased a $2.15 million home in Encino, California. It has 3 beds, 4 baths, and a little over 3,000 square feet of space to film all of their shenanigans. But according to the article, the charcoal-colored structure is all but invisible from the street, set up a long gated driveway for celeb-style privacy. Before buying their deluxe Encino starter gigs, the Dolan twins famously rented a remarkably similar-looking mid-century house also in Encino that happens to be only a short walk away from the new place. So the Dolan twins have been open in the past about the issues they've had with fans showing up to their house, so it makes sense that this one would have a little more privacy. Fans replied to Variety's tweet saying things like, "This reminds me so much of the one they live in now. Why?" Another said, "What? I'm so proud of you guys, Ethan, Grayson. I'm so proud and happy for y'all. You guys deserve it so much. Thanks for all you do. Congrats, and I love you so much." But there were quite a few comments saying it's unfortunate they had to move because of their privacy, like this fan who said, "Okay, WTF, so they're moving? And I can guess why they're moving because of all the people that are invading their privacy. But it also could be that the landlord wanted to have the house back." And this fan who said, "WTF, why?" To which another fan replied, "Because they had no privacy because of their fans." So when it comes to YouTubers and celebs, obviously there is a barrier and a wall that is broken down that some fans get a little too personally attached, especially with social media now. They think that they know them, so they can't invade their personal space. So I'm glad that when it said, whatever it said about they have like a celeb style privacy driveway so you can't like immediately go up and it's gated. I think that will definitely help keep some of the obsessed fans away that don't know the boundaries. But that's not to say that they moved because they wanted more private space. It could have just been they want a new house, but.
Yeah, and congrats on the new house, by the way. How
Looks
exciting.
gorgeous.
I know it looks amazing. It looks amazing. Speaking about YouTubers, we're actually going to be sitting down with 2 of your favorite YouTubers this weekend on Celebrity Lowdown from the vlog squad, Scotty and Toddy. Scotty and Toddy. So make sure you guys tune in this Saturday for Celebrity Lowdown to see what we get up to. All right, Emile, do you know what time it is?
It's time for me to go home.
No, not time to go home. It's time for the final
Rundown.
We're going to do this part first before you get to go home and have the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Final rundown first, starting now.
Lana Condor just posted something to Instagram and we are all in our feelings. The final movie in the To All the Boys I Loved Before series has officially finished filming and Lana Condor and the rest of the world are not ready to let go of her character, Lara Jean. She just posted an emotional goodbye to her career-making character on Instagram. She said, quote, "I've been really struggling how to put into words my feelings towards this ending. Words will never be able to describe my love for Lara Jean. Thank you from the very bottom of my heart. You've made me feel like the luckiest girl alive. Always and forever, your Lara Jean.
A little tear came down.
But at least we're going to still get to watch the movies.
Right.
Like, they're
we
still
still
to
have
come.
2 and 3, so we're good. We're good for now.
We're good.
But moving on, Justin and Hailey Bieber, they're getting ready for their wedding, and some of the hotel guests are not happy. Justin and Hailey Bieber's official wedding party is going down in just a few days over in South Carolina, and while I'm sure the wedding will be amazing, TMZ is reporting that guests at the Montage Palmetto Bluff Hotel, where the wedding is taking place, are really pissed off. The ceremony is totally killing their vacation vibes, and they're not here for it. Apparently, like, some of the places are blocked off for security reasons and things, but hey, it's Justin and Hailey.
It's Justin. I cannot wait to see photos from. I wish we were invited, but
know.
anyway. Moving on, Malika, Khloe Kardashian's best friend, is having a baby. What? Malika posted the happy news on Instagram and wrote, "I'm pregnant. I didn't know when. I just knew one day. God said it's my turn, and I couldn't be more grateful for the little spirit that goes inside of me."
The little spirit. The little spirit. That alarm was like the little spirit. It's loud spirit.
We're still getting used to this new alarm on this new iPhone. Someone's got the new iPhone. I'm very jealous.
Okay, one day we'll go through and that's like peaceful. We'll go through and find something different.
No, that's like a morning alarm. It makes me feel like waking up in the morning. That doesn't sound like a night owl. It says night owl. Let's do one more. This is fun.
Okay, wait. You pick the next one. That'll be our last
ready?
one.
Ready? Oh, this one.
To be continued.
Well, that is it for today's episode of the Daily Hollywood Rundown. But like we said, you don't need to fret. We're going to be back tomorrow on Celebrity Lowdown, so you can tune in then. And like we said, we've got some extra special guests joining us, so you make sure you tune in. But before we go, we've got some questions. Do you have a question?
Yeah, so I want to know, what do you guys think should be the new Final Rundown alarm? Since some of you say it's a little aggressive, if you have an iPhone, just go to timer, and it has like the options that you can choose for your sound. When timer ends, you click that, and then it has all these sounds. So let me know what it should be.
Oh, that was what you picked before. Yeah, anyway, my
know.
question is, how excited are you about this Tom Holland news? I know we're very excited. I know we've talked about it a lot across all of our clever stories. So let me know how excited you are in the comments below.
And we'll be back here, like we said multiple times, tomorrow. Scotty and Toddy, y'all.
Scotty and Toddy, y'all. Y'all.
Y'all.
But hold on, before you go anywhere, catch up on yesterday's DHR right over here.
And after you're done with that, click right over here to subscribe. Did you see all that movement we did?
Yeah. Subscribe.